Yeah. I apologize about that.
No worries.
Well, so Tulsa is looking to be hot and dry like the Devil's Tank. So Tampa Bay, in other news, the weather report here is going to be currently it's 89 degrees with the feels like of 100 degrees in Tampa Bay.
Ah, those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those babies up.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, I
Come
mean,
on.
you're right. And then we got 60% chance of rain today, and that will carry on through the rest of the week with a high in the low to mid 90s and a low of only 80 degrees. It will not get any lower than that.
Oh.
But that's like winter time for you guys, isn't it? Get out the.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this is our winter time right now with 80 degrees.
Jeez.
It usually drops below 80 in late September.
Oh. We'll take that. That'll be all right.
Oh, man, did we move to the underground bunker? Yes. Oh, man, we brought Mike in with us.
I'm pretty sure it's because of Dark Bear that probably canceled our show.
Is he still in Owasso,
Yeah.
Dark Bear?
He still is, probably.
Oh, man, that's
Damn
what.
it. Hey, Mike, you should be with us.
Yes.
You should be on with us all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would love to, as long as no more lightning strikes happen out here and
Okay.
Scare the bejesus out of me. Other than that,
And I'm not going to lie. I don't know what that was. That was
That was freaky.
a little weird.
A little freaky, but that's okay. We
I'm like, oh
recovered.
no, we have technical difficulties.
Technical.
Well, Fuckerberg came in and
He's good
But-
at that shit.
I have a workaround for that. So, yeah.
You say you do a reach
Yeah,
around?
I tell
for
you,
that?
it's a reach around.
Is that what you just said? You'd have a reach around for that?
I have a workaround.
Oh, workaround.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Mike, what's going on in
Sorry.
Tampa Bay? Any good things happening? People being nice to people?
Yes, there's no mask really. No one's really wearing masks, or it's not even brought up in conversations, to be honest, around here or anywhere. But we did have a drone light show last night, about 3 miles from me, and I forgot all about it. I was going to get video of it.
Oh.
Is that the guy
A
that had
video
like
light
300 drones that he put up?
I don't know if it was. I know it's a company, but they have a couple thousand drones, and they actually can make like a bird or eagle. They can make it say something in the sky. It's pretty cool. All these drones, but I don't know how I missed that.
And all the while, they've got the cameras running and they're doing a little voyeuristic flying. Is that what it is, Mimi Shell? If you see lights on
I
a
don't know what you're talking
drone,
about.
don't look up. We must have lost her.
Oh, Mimi's
No,
gonna
my
look
drone's not with me. It's at the studio.
Ah.
Over at the my family-in-law's production.
Nice.
Yeah.
Family in-laws.
They don't trust me with it. Yeah, they would not. You don't want me to have it, 'cause I'd be racing it probably.
Yeah, that's what you'd be doing. You'd be racing it.
Listen,
sure.
listen, some of
They
those
have
damn
drone
things-
races. It's a really fun sport.
Yeah.
Racing drones. Yeah, it's really fun.
I
Actually.
was gonna say some of those sons of bitches go fast.
Yes, dude. This guy in a park was flying one the other, like I think it was 3 weeks ago. He was flying it through the tree because it's not a real big drone, but it was he could fly through the trees, make it dodge. It's crazy. I think it's very agile.
Yeah, those things are nuts.
How can you do that? I can't even. I still am having trouble getting Super Mario to rescue the princess. What the hell? You got to be quick on that shit.
Hand and eye coordination.
There you
And
go.
yeah. All right, Mike. Hey, listen, don't forget, while you're on the phone with us, we do our Monday through Friday show starting tomorrow, 8:30 to 10.
Correct. And when are you
8:30
doing?
Eastern.
8:30 Central Standard, 9:30 Eastern.
Okay.
So.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you guys are. It's gonna be awesome. I'm glad you guys started doing that. It's gonna be
Yeah, we're gonna try it
great
out.
addition.
See how it fits.
Yeah, we
see
want you to be a part of it too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you can.
I would love to. I work on maybe putting some lightning rods outside.
That would be protect us.
For the love of God, please do that. Yes.
Now-
that'd be great.
Before we let you go here, young man, what time is your show? When is it? Give us a little bit of. Give us a little.
Yeah, it's we do a podcast on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Mountain Time with me, Dina Joe, and Eric, the producer. It's the book Boundaries we'll be reading from, and it's basically just boundaries, knowing when to say yes and how to say no, and just we go down the line, I guess, no pun intended, and we kind of go over different aspects of relationships, like with children or parents or those in the like
Now you don't
you
have to be
work with.
single for this. I mean, you talk about boundaries for married couples, for dating couples. I mean, you cover it all.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything. Because like everybody that we deal with, whether it's intimate relationships, family, friends, or acquaintances, or even people even over the internet, you develop a type of relationship with everyone that you do interact with eventually. And it's
Paying
just knowing how
hookers
to
with
draw the line.
Doge coins. Is
Hey,
that a boundary?
no.
Sure.
I'm
I don't
not.
even know what that is, but I
Dogecoin,
thought it was a
baby.
car when they said Dodge coins. I was like, what's a Dodge coin?
Doge coins.
I'm like, is that Dodge is selling coins? I didn't understand what
Yes.
that was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get informed.
All right, brother. Well, listen, tomorrow night,
Yes, thank you.
you get back on here with us, and we'll go over weather and whatever else you feel like blowing up. We're fine with.
Yeah, well,
Sounds great.
it's always enjoyable. Ladies and gentlemen, that was
you.
Mike, Tampa Bay. Hey.
Fantastic.
Man, it sounds like they're having some fun down in Tampa Bay, except for all the lightning that, takes us out of the...
Yeah, that was insane, man. That was crazy.
It was a brief interlude.
Gosh, all I know is
Who wants to hear some good news?
is we're gonna hear good
Just so I
news.
know, is
That's
it good
what?
news or
We're gonna hear
bad
good
news?
news.
Oh, it's
The
good
gremlins
news.
are all
Always
over
says
this
it's
place.
good
What the
news.
hell?
Some good news.
Tell me it's good news.
This is
know.
good news.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
We're back on the air. That's what's good. Are you kidding me?
This shit's just playing by itself. Things are flashing. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Mike Tampa Bay.
Thank you very much, Mike.
Good
that was
God.
awesome, brother.
Your good news for you. A waiter in upstate New York got a massive tip the other day. Just the tip.
Just
His
the tip.
restaurant sells little frozen pizzas that it gets from another restaurant called the Paisans. So the owner of Paisans ordered one for lunch and asked the waiter to rate how good it was. He didn't know who the guy was, but gave it an 8.4 on a scale of 1 to 10. So the pizza place guy tipped him $1,840. 8.4, get it?
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, that is nuts. Why was I never tipped something like that in high school? I worked at Pizza Slut my high school years. I was never tipped anything like that.
Well, you got to be nice. You got to actually fill up the water glasses or the drinks for the people at the table.
Screw that.
Yeah, that's why you didn't get tipped.
I'm there
You
for
didn't
the
even
tips.
get the tip, baby.
Back in 2015, a woman in Mass lost her cat. It expired. It inspired her to start a nonprofit that looks out for fur cats. I can't.
Oh, it's the oxygen
Let's
level.
just move on to the next one. A woman in England dropped her wedding ring in the ocean while she was surfing. Then someone found it 2.5 months later on her 17th wedding anniversary.
Hey, and they returned it? They didn't pawn it?
That's a good point. I would have pawned it.
It depends on if it, well, it could have
Finders
been
keepers.
It could have been cubic zirconia.
That's
and there was
true.
nothing to pawn.
And a cop in New York named Ronald Kennedy got creative and saved a guy's life this month. You may have seen this. He responded to a call of a stabbing. Paramedics weren't there yet, but he's had some EMT experience, and the guy was bleeding pretty bad. Matter of fact, if he didn't do something soon, he was going to lose his life. So he yelled for someone to get him a bag of chips at a nearby store. He dumps the chips out, puts the empty bag over the wound, duct taped it down to stop the bleeding, and kept his lung from collapsing. The guy pulled through just trying.
Ow! We got a bleeder!
That is awesome.
So-
That is ingenuity at its finest.
Don't tell me
God bless
Funyuns are
you.
bad for you. I knew Funyuns were good. And some nerd news real quick if you got a minute.
We got some nerd news?
I got some nerd news.
Okay.
Is this one? Oh, yeah, right here.
All right.
In animal news, there's a study that found puppies are born ready to interact with people. We've been around them and breeding them for so long, it's hardwired in already.
Oh,
Interesting.
That's just amazing.
And by the way, the space station started spinning out of control. The frick is going on here? Russia's new science module docked with the space station, and then out of nowhere, its thrusters fired.
Russia. That's fucking Russia.
The whole station slowly started spinning out of control. Oh my! Can you imagine?
What the hell? Where are we going?
Hal.
Oh, there's a problem in the pod bay.
And lastly, before we go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go over this as the summer's winding down. The top do's and don'ts when going to the beach here when you get done with the summer. I cannot talk about this. I don't know. All right.
There you go.
You got to relax. You have an awesome time with the family, the kids. And to help make sure that happens, I want you to check out my list here. The top do and don'ts when going to the beach. Don't pull your bathing suit all the way up the crack of your ass and say, well, the Olympic beach volleyball girls can do it.
You don't want to see that.
Please don't. No. Don't bring any snacks that don't taste good covered in wet sand. And everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Do cover yourself in sunscreen. Or if you don't have any, bubble wrap.
Please cover yourself in bubble wrap. Some of those folks really need to take heed of that.
Do bring a Frisbee and make sure it's hefty enough to teach those damn seagulls a lesson they won't forget.
Those little bastards, they're getting more brave. Have you seen the videos out there?
They attack you.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
When we went to Florida, we had that happen. That's not funny. That scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Do not use discarded heroin syringes as turrets on your sandcastle.
Why not?
Do not allow your blood alcohol level to surpass the SPF number on your sunscreen.
But that's when it gets the best.
Do bring a metal detector to search for Bitcoin.
What?
All right.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Don't pick a spot on the sand close to that elderly couple who just completed foreplay. Don't approach obese sunbathers and say, oh, sorry for staring. I thought you were a beached whale. All right.
That would be you and me. Dude.
Wait a minute. What? Speak for yourself. I am a beached whale. Don't use your thong bikini as a temporary face mask.
Wait a minute. That works good.
No.
Are
And
you kidding
lastly,
me?
please check for security before yanking off the thong to work on your scrotal tan. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, the do's and don'ts of
Do's and
being at the
don'ts.
beach.
Yes.
Oh, brother.
I suppose that should do it for us. Get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, please do not forget, Monday through Friday nights, 8:30 to 10, your Beans and Weenies show, new schedule.
Yep.
The same stuff. Nothing's going to change as far as content or how we do anything. But we want to do it more for you. We love doing it. We do it all the time. Sometimes Scooter does it harder. Sometimes I do it harder. But we both do it hard as we can with each other. All the times that we doing it.
What are you saying here?
We're going to do it. 8:30 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you join us for that. And there's so many shows between Coffee with Ralphie there and the old man, and then you got so many shows in between, and then you can use us to wrap up the night.
Yep.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I just man, appreciate the supporters and all the kind words. This has been a journey, man, and I love it.
It's been a blast. It's a fun journey. I think the big voice guy actually has something that he wanted to throw
He's
out
been
here for the
awfully
other
quiet.
shows.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I mean,
Go
come
ahead.
on here.
Who does Spanky and Scooter listen to when they aren't producing hella funny shows? Well, it's a long list, and it continues to grow. So, without further ado, check out these great shows, and you can also find this list on the Beans and Weenies website. That's www.beansandweenieshow.com. The Old Man with Dina, Joe, and Eric, Monday through Friday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. The Darkwoods with Dark Bear. The John DeVito Show. The Slightly Serious Show with Slightly, Pert, and Eric, and the rest of the gang, Monday through Friday evenings at 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Man Cave Sounds. Mike Tampa Bay and his series on boundaries, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't forget to catch Ralph Williams in the mornings for coffee, Monday through Friday, and Chris Unplugged on Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch the dude Sean on Sunday evenings around 8:30 Central Standard Time, and other days too. Shonda and the Van Life Pantry. There's so many to choose from, like Light Bride and Cubella Kate and The Art of Floundering. This is not the entire list, and we do apologize if we've left out some shows, but check these folks out, and we are sure you'll find something that you'll enjoy, just like we continue to do.
Wow, that was pretty impressive.
Jeez.
Yeah. So you got any fun words to wrap up with? I mean, any wise words? We already had the do's and don'ts at the beach, so.
I would just like to say, food for thought.
Yes.
Bratwurst.
I like bratwurst.
You're welcome.
There we go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. Thank you for spending your afternoon with us.
Hey, yeah, by the way, if you don't know where to get us, we've had some questions. People asking where else can they get us. Podbean, I guess, is jerking some people around. We all know Facebook is jerking people around. You can get us numerous different ways. You've got YouTube. YouTube's pretty huge right now. You can look up the Beans and Weenies show on YouTube. You got Podbean. Obviously, things don't always go as well as they should on Podbean, but you can get us there. Where else can I get us, man?
We are on
Facebook.
Twitch. We are streaming on Twitch Live.
On Twitch Live.
All
Now,
right.
That's right.
And we are trying to get that D Live up and running. And yes, Mr. A, I do have an OnlyFans website, but I'm not giving that out yet.
Speaking of scrotal tan. Oh, my God.
That's correct. And I think Mr. A has an OnlyFans as well, if you want to check that out. But anyway.
No, I don't want to check that out, actually. I don't. Something about his cornhole, prison pocket, and cat holes. Something says no to that.
Something just says no.
Something says no to that all the way around.
Oh, brother.
But you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. And we'll check you out tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm so excited.
Be there. Same Spanky channel.
Same scooter time.
And it's a spooter show for everybody. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Well, kids, that's our show for today.
I must be going.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Goodbye.